Hi everyone, so I'm back with another album review, and today, since we're nearing the 4th of July, which will be tomorrow, I decided to do a patriotic one from Dolly Parton's 2003 album For God and Country. So this album came out in 2003, right at the height of the war in Afghanistan and Iraq and everything. So um, Dolly was trying to, show patriotism during that time. The first song on the album is The Lord is My Shepherd. This is from the Bible. It's also been turned into a song many times as a hymn, and it's presented kind of like as a hymn in this album as well. And it's very beautiful, very, very beautiful. The next song on the album is The Star-Spangled Banner. And now Dolly does something interesting with this. She doesn't belt it out. She doesn't really give a powerhouse vocal performance like a lot of people do with this song. It's really soft and subdued and very quiet and gentle version of The Star-Spangled Banner that's very nice. So the next song on the album is God Bless the USA. This is a cover from Steve Greenwood. And in Dolly's version, of course, she changes the pronouns around. So say, you know, instead of like, leave my wife, she changes that and makes it, fitting for her, and it's really lovely, really lovely. So then the next one is Light of a Clear Blue Morning. This is a re-recording of something that she did on a previous album of Dolly's own song. And that's really nice. I like that song too a lot. The next song is When Johnny Comes Marching Home. This is an old traditional patriotic song associated with coming home from war, and it's very good. The next one is Welcome Home. This is a song about a father welcoming his son home from the war. And that's really a great patriotic song as well. The next song is really interesting. It's called Gee Ma, I Want to Go Home. And it's about soldiers kind of whining about being in the war, and they want to go, they're writing letters to their mom saying they want to go home. Gee Ma, I want to go home. The next one is Whispering Hope. This is very beautiful. It's very soft and gentle and just very beautiful song. The next one is There Will Be Peace in the Valley for Me. This is an old hymn that is sometimes associated with patriotism and, like the war and coming home from the war and Memorial Day and things like that. The next one is a new song called Red, White, and Bluegrass. And this is really a countrified bluegrass country type song about patriotism and just all the things that America is. The next song is My Country 'Tis of Thee, and this is an upbeat country bluegrass kind of version of My Country 'Tis of Thee, which is really cool. I like that a lot. The next song is called I'm Gonna Miss You, and this is talking about missing soldiers as they go off to war. The next one is called Go to Hell, and this is really kind of funny. Dolly takes on the role of like a minister, and she is like a pastor. It's really an interesting, real gospel kind of song that's interesting. The next one is Ballad of the Green Beret. That's an old classic patriotic song as well. The next one is Brave Little Soldier. This is about a little boy whose dad went off to war and he's got to be a brave little soldier until his dad comes back. It's really touching, very moving and beautiful. The next one is Tie a Yellow Ribbon. This is, of course, a cover song from Tony Orlando and Dawn. the name of the group was Dawn. It wasn't a girl named Dawn, but the name of the whole band was Dawn. So Tony, Orlando, and Dawn sang Tie a Yellow Ribbon on the Old Oak Tree, and Dolly does a beautiful rendition of that as well. It's really cool. The next one is Color Me America. This is where she's talking about the colors of the flag, red, white, and blue, and how she's a part of that. And the last song is The Glory Forever. Thine is the Kingdom and the Glory Forever. It's kind of based on the Lord's Prayer as well. Kind of goes full circle from the first psalm, which was the Lord is my shepherd, and kind of comes back to that. This album is really good to play on the 4th of July. It's very patriotic, really gets you in an uplifting, patriotic spirit. And I love this album. I love to play it on the 4th of July. I love to listen to it on the 4th of July. I love to just really get into the whole feeling of the 4th of July and everything. And, I don't see 4th of July being patriotic as a political thing at all. I don't think of it as having anything to do with politics because I'm not a real political person. I don't really get into the force because of politics. I get into the force because of patriotism for my country, and it has nothing to do with politics at all. I'm not a political person. But I love my country a whole lot, and I wish people would come together in peace, regardless of their political views, and just celebrate the 4th, that would be nice. I think I'm kind of on the same page with Dolly in that sense. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to me talk about this album, Forgotten Country by Dolly Parton. I forgot to talk about the album cover. The album cover has Dolly Parton leaning over a microphone, an old-fashioned microphone, with the American flag as her background, and she's wearing a red, white, and blue dress. And it's just really cool, very patriotic album cover as well. But thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.